okay, well, these things he doesn't understand now, but maybe he can grow into it through life experience, because we all have to go get older, grow, and go through life. So maybe I can show him some of these things through being with me and him having to, by default, be in these places and spaces.
Yeah, but
Z.
So it was always something that I felt like was
you said
what
what
could
you
be
tell
built upon.
right. You say what a lot of women say. It's a lot of men. You get with a man you want to change, and you're hoping that he becomes what you want him to be. You said I saw what they could be. So you
Hmm.
like what you saw. So how is that? How does the man? If the man was already problematic, because I don't know the whole
Mm-hmm.
story. All I know is what how you saying how bad they are. But it seems
Yeah.
like you already knew how bad they were. Like you're talking about how bad all these men are. And then when I
Yeah,
asked you,
Ali,
hold on,
did you understand I was answering the
let me
question
land
of
it,
what I would have done differently?
let me land it
What the
real quick.
problem was?
Let me land it real quick. It's like me trying to
Okay.
turn a blatant 304 into a housewife. I see it so to what she can be. She look good. She thick. She's smart
I
and
don't even know
intelligent.
who that is.
Can I finish?
Yeah, I understand, but I just
I'm
don't know who
giving you
you're
an example.
referencing.
If I came on a panel and told the brothers, man, I saw the sister boy. She was thick. She was fine. She was had all the right aesthetics. She was smart. She's manipulative. If she's extremely smart, I know she's probably manipulative. But then you say you saw what the person could be, and I tell the brothers, man, I think she could be a wife. Like she is a 304 right now. She's not the cooperative woman, but I think she could be a wife. You just said that these guys were athletic. They had a certain thing that you liked about them. You saw what they could be. But then when
Hmm.
you talk to us about them, you say all these guys were horrible. So you knew they was
I didn't
horrible
say
when
they
you
were horrible. I said that they didn't work well with.
No, you said they were horrible. You said the worst things about those guys. When he asked you to say something good about them, you just said ambitious and you went on to talk about how good you were to them and what you did for them and where you come from and how beautiful you are. All you did when this man was asking you what you did wrong, you painted it like you were the perfect person, you were the victim, and they were the bad guys. All the four guys you dated were bad guys, and you're the perfect girlfriend. That's all you did.
Me, and I
said they
got
were
tired
losers.
of it.
You said they were losers. You called all of them losers.
Mm-hmm.
I never
Would it?
said the word
Were you?
loser,
You did say
but
loser.
I
Now
mean, you can. I guess you can
you said it.
sum it up
But
to that.
okay.
I can agree with that, but I never said that. But
But what I'm saying is that if you met them, then they weren't good men. We don't tell. We
well,
don't say.
like I said, the problem was I didn't use my discernment and take into account that their condition in their life was because of their mentality.
Yeah, but why did it take you 23 years to realize they're not good men? And now you're on the internet saying how horrible they were.
That's what I would have done differently. I would have surveyed them and looked at, why are they living the way they're living? Why are they broke? Why are they still having these conditions in their lives? That's what I did not do. That was the mistake, baby. And that's why I'm not married to any of them, because
You
I'm
did it
not going
four.
to just
You did
get
it four
married just
times. You did it four
because.
times. You look how many times did it? So if I date a 304, I'll figure it out by the first time, right? How long would it take somebody to meet somebody who was
Well,
just
they
like?
come in different shapes and forms. Maybe you didn't know she was a hoe before.
No,
You
you said
didn't meet her doing hoe
okay, hold on. If you say they was intelligent, that would mean you were intelligent to identify that they were intelligent, right?
shit.
So how didn't you have discernment if you said they were intelligent? You have to be able to identify that you had to be
I
intelligent to
said I
possibly
did not, Ali. They asked me
you
what I
said
would have changed in
you
these
said
relationships, what I
no,
would have done differently.
you said
I
they
did
were
not use my discernment, baby.
and you see what you're doing with me right now? And you told the brother right here, you were probably cooperative, you were probably loyal, you probably submissive, but you talking
You
over me
trying to
while I'm
put
talking.
yourself on the level to the
No,
man that's
no, I'm not, ma'am. You
laying his
talking, ma'am.
dick
If
between
you
my
have
booty
all,
cheeks at night, honey. You are way far away from that.
are you high value woman?
I'm told I am.
Are you?
I believe I am, yes.
So do high value women interrupt men while they talking
That depends.
on what when you want to, right?
What the path is you're taking, sweetheart. You were talking to me about something that was irrelevant to the conversation. It's turn
No.
around, don't drown.
No, no, no. It was relevant to the conversation. You just don't like the fact that he was putting you in the corner, asking you questions you have no answers to. How are you going to claim that you realize these guys were ancient, dusty, broke losers after 23 years? That means you are not intelligent yourself. If you could not tell from one guy, but you did it four times, you dated four different men, and you couldn't realize after the second guy on how to pick men.
Ma'am,
You were
you
talking
are
to me about how I didn't use my discernment when that's exactly what I was talking about and telling you. We're agreeing. So you're beating a dead horse. I'm wondering where your message is.
I'm not
That's all
beating
I'm
no.
saying. You might have been wasting your energy. We might be saving some time.
The more you talk, the more you telling people what happened with those 4 relationships is what I'm telling you. The more you continue to go, you
I
telling
was
everybody
asked
what happened with the 4
questions. I was
relationships. I'm just telling
answering.
you.
What's your name, baby? Real dope daddy.
No, you
He
have
asked me
intelligent men.
specific
No, ma'am,
questions.
ma'am, listen. The intelligent brothers listen to what you're not saying to see what kind of woman you are. And everything you, when you say you high value, you are A1 grade woman. You're not demonstrating that right now on the panel, sister. But what the way you conduct yourself.
Okay, well, your opinion means little to me, Ali.
Well,
I
ask
have to
them.
tell you that. I don't
Ask them
care what
then.
you
Ask
think.
the brothers if that's A1 quality of a woman.
I don't care what any of them think. Y'all don't
And
know
that's another. You say you don't care. So that's another red
and
flag.
wholeheartedly right now from the bottom of my soul,
You don't care.
I don't give a fig Newton feel fuck, my brother. I don't.
And that's what you felt about
You
those
don't
guys
know me.
when they
And
did
you're
you.
trying to tell me about my
When
life and doom me to
did,
hell because of 15 seconds of an interaction.
yes.
But that's the use of these panels, so people can share their stories, their mindsets, and what they think, their opinions, so that people can find a middle ground. So if you don't care, you wouldn't be on a panel. Like, you want men to speak up, because when men had these panels by themselves, you said they should invite women, or women should be on the table to listen to men. You said, oh, men only speak about themselves, they don't want to open up. Now when men open up, you scream you don't care. Like, men are literally telling you, you know, you're loud, you're aggressive, and then you're like, oh, I don't care. And then you complain about how men ain't shit, how you don't know how to pick men, how men used you, how you were picking losers. But the gentleman is really trying to help you, show you where you might have gone wrong. But like I told you guys, to her, she thinks she's perfect. That's why she doesn't care to listen to what a man's perspective is.
This is smart man.
And to that, I'll tell you to suck my unladylike then.
Oh my God.
There you go, baby. No,
Oh
there
my
Yeah,
God.
slop on my knob, like corn on the cob. Check
Don't
and with
stop,
me.
family. Don't
And
stop.
do your job.
This is what happens.
You know what I'm
They don't
This
saying?
woman, this
when
woman
they
is
don't
Get
ghetto.
it slobbing. Get your neck loose because you chicken necking right now.
That's A1. That's A1.
Yeah.
Yo,
To the
she's ghetto.
motherfuckers who deserve it. Disrespect me and you get disrespected. Again.
He didn't disrespect you. He was simply having a conversation with you, but you're triggered and your true colors are coming out. So that tells me all the boyfriends that you're complaining about, that they ain't shit, that they were broken, dusty, they were losers, that tells me that's who you were in real life. That means you were not easy to deal with.
Stand on that hill. And I'm going to down that motherfucker too with my hollow points in my 9.
I rest the case, Your Honor.
I was going to
Say
ask you
less.
earlier. I was going to ask you earlier, Z, like the vibrato that you speak with on this panel. What did you ever talk to your men that way?
Yeah.
Right?
She about to say no. She want to say no. She can't say no more. Because you got her the first time when she was like, yes,
no, I didn't dodge nothing.
We go to answers all day.
Look, I'm gonna be Zion and TD Jackson 152% of the time, 365 days of the year. I speak in the cadence when I'm trying to make you understand something. I am a coach. Listen to me, follow along with my words. That's gonna happen. It's gonna articulate and you will understand. Now, how you feel me is on you. But you will feel me and you will hear me and you will understand.
Aggressive.
So understand that. And I don't care about it. Again,
that's the strong, independent black woman right there, aggressive and ooh, oh my God. Like, who wants to deal with this? I don't know how her boyfriends dealt with it. Though, to be fair, some of you guys, this is your kind of woman. Some of you guys like toxicity. Some of you guys like strong, aggressive kind of women. So I'll play devil's advocate for her. It may not be her fault. It may be the fault of the guy she has dealt with. Because if she has dealt with 4 guys and this is how she is, that tells me those guys were being okay with it. They put up with it and she thinks that's the way to talk to men.
like I said, I got tired. All 3 of them niggas want me back after they done continued to build the fucking empires that I started for them. So in the end, it wasn't all that bad. Just because I get a little sassy when I'm upset, just like everybody else, don't mean that I'm not worthy of love. And if that's the only thing that was wrong, if I'm breaking bread and giving you great pussy and head, then you nigga, straight to hell.
Damn.
Listen, I'm not here to.
Straight to hell.
I'm not here to berate you.
With gasoline goddamn drawers on. And you can tongue kiss the devil.
Real, let her go. Real, let her cook. Let her cook.
I don't want to kick you while you down. I'm not here to berate you or nothing
I'm
like
not
that.
down. Who's down?
Listen, like, I do. I see what, obviously I
They
see what
really
he's
think
talking
I'm
about.
bothered. Like
I
the
want you
fact
to.
that y'all can't bother me, I
The
think
reason that
bothers y'all. That's
the
what it
reason that
really is. Y'all want me to be upset so
we got you.
motherfucking bad. I'm
We gonna have a
telling the truth.
conversation.
Y'all talk about red pilling the truth. The truth is,
We
I
gonna
was
have
a
a
down
conversation.
ass with nothing ass niggas, and that was my fault. I said that. What are we discussing? What y'all want me to say? What y'all want me to do? Cry a river? Because again, like I said, I still love y'all regardless. I'm not holding all black men accountable for what 3 motherfuckers did, and that's the real message here that y'all are fucking missing. And
No, the message here is if you can talk to strangers, maybe they're not strangers to you, but to people on the panel, to men on the panel that haven't done nothing wrong to you, the way you're talking to them, that lets other black men know how you talk to men in their relationships. If you can talk to people on the panel like this, with this kind of energy, aggression, and encouraging the stereotype of an angry black woman, that lets men know what kind of woman you are in a relationship. Because some guys wouldn't mind an aggressive woman like her if it's indoors, but out in the public, some guys are not going to do that. In other words, some guys will be willing for their women to disrespect them, even spank them in the house, because some guys go through that. But some women are smart enough to know not to disrespect their husbands or their boyfriends in the public. They will beat him up and do everything to him in the house when no one is watching. But in the public, they'll try to be nice. But for her, she's like, I'm going to be aggressive and be mean and say whatever I want to say. I don't care. Which shows to you that if you're, trying to be in a relationship with her, you better watch out.
that's what y'all don't want to hear, because I'm saying and now I'm chicken necking because I got a damn attitude. After y'all done tried me several times here, I'm taking accountability. The thing that you say women can't do, I stand on my hill and I die on that too. I stand on my word.
So
10 toes down. And it is what it is. And it is what it's gonna be. And my man is gonna get me like when I'm like this, baby, you ain't gotta come at me like that. Okay, because at the end of the day, I know I don't. But I do get excited because I'm a human being and I have emotions, and they gonna come out the way they come out when they come in the out. Now, how much I respect you depends on how far else I'm gonna continue to go. And since I have zero to little respect for any of these motherfuckers on this panel, then it's gonna go long. Since y'all want to go long and sneak this and want to tell her what you think is gonna happen in her motherfucking life, who are you, the goddamn God? I think you ain't motherfucking God. You can't tell me shit about my life, bro. You run nothing over here. You run nothing but your crusty ass, bearded ass fucking mouth, nigga. Go eat your woman pussy and holler at me later, dog.
Wow. Yo, do any of you guys hate when women call men bro? Like, I don't think I've had a woman call me bro, but I hate when women call other men bro. Like, it's one of the most masculine things a woman can do. Yo, she's going off. She's crashing out. And all for what? For a simple conversation? For a man saying, hey, listen, maybe you are not good enough to your boyfriends. Or maybe you don't know how to choose men. Or maybe you're not as perfect as you think. And she's calling him out of his name. Like, what is the future husband supposed to do about this? Is the future... So tell me this. Riddle me this. Because right now, I'm assuming the way she's talking, she seems single. Is the man of her dreams... If he watched this interaction, would he be like, oh my God, that's my wife. I can't wait to marry that kind of woman? Like, would any man in his right senses say that? Seeing her embarrassing herself like that. And obviously the sisterhood is just quiet and enjoying the show. See, they're just smiling because they can't check her. They can't hold her accountable.
That can't be right.
It's cool. It's cool. Like,
yeah, get disrespect. That's disrespect. That's sauce. That's me coming off. That's me fucking popping off now. This is me upset now.
You want everybody.
That's what I'm saying. I got like 4 or 5 of them that love me, and that's what I'm saying. Like, putting all in the pot, competing for me. What the you talking about? Like, I'm single because I want to be. Goddamn it. I choose when I get married.
You
I
think about
choose
choice.
when
No,
I
you
sell a
don't.
goddamn cow, motherfucker. How about
No, you don't. You don't choose when you get married because you are not God to be like, okay, that's my husband. He's gotta like you back. He's gotta be willing to deal with your attitude and your aggression for the rest of his life. There is no husband store that you just walk in and pick a husband from the shelf. Because some of them they say I'm single by choice. No, you're single because no man wants to deal with you. If we're gonna be honest, it's just like a man saying I can get all the bodies, I just don't want to. I can get the most beautiful woman, I just don't want to. No, nigga, you can't get the most beautiful woman because no beautiful woman wants you. Let's be honest.
that? My life don't revolve around no goddamn man. That's the problem. That's your goddamn problems. That's the problem. Titty baby ass going in your mama purse ass. I bet you can go in your mama purse right now.
Hey, if you single,
go get this shit in my purse, baby.
Why you so
yeah.
mad?
Z, we got you. Listen, everybody on this panel can be better. Right?
Who wants to deal
when
with
I'm talking and asking you questions, this is for self-reflection. This is for you to dive deep inside of yourself. And
I've been reflecting. That's what I'm saying. This nigga came late to the party. I was answering you in sincerity in front of I don't know how many motherfucking people, and this tried me like he was gonna preach to me on some shit that I had already copped to, and that's what it really was. He wasn't on topic. He wanted to try to bash it, and he fucking can't. And the fact that you want to try to fucking bash me is the insane part about it, my nigga, because you don't know shit about me. You don't know shit about where I come from. You don't know shit about what I got or what I got going on. But I promise you this: every room that I'm motherfucking in got a that you want to be or want to know inside of it. I promise you fucking that.
Which tells me this woman right here who was just clapping and enjoying the show, that means they're two of the same. It's the same character. It's the same attitude. It's the same mentality. And obviously the women run away because I think one thing they know, it's embarrassing, but they agree with how she's acting. All the men are speaking quietly because if you change this, if you switch this and it's the men being aggressive, do you know how they'll be like, oh, aggressive men who attack women, who are not being nice to black women, they don't protect black women, they're being aggressive towards black women. But for her, other women are going to be like, go queen, show them who you are, show them who the boss is, show them your boss bitch, show them you're independent with this aggression. It's embarrassing.
And I'm dropping my goddamn mic on that shit. So what you think about me? What you think about me? And what you think about me? Who's next?
Listen,
who the is next? I give less than a Fig Newtonfield. And if I was right here, I would my goddamn I'd slap you in your goddamn mouth with it.
Oh, she said she would slap a man in his mouth. Yo. Oh my God. Guys, we are cooked. And you know, some of you guys are watching me, but some of you guys, this is the woman you lay next to every single night. Yes, you watching me, this is the woman you lay next to every single night. So if we're gonna be honest, some of you guys love this toxic shit. Let's be honest right now. I'm gonna hold you guys accountable. Some of you guys are the reason this woman can be this confident coming at men like this, because some of you guys laid down to these women and they feel and they believe it's okay to talk to men like this. Some of you guys, yes, you.
I'm so goddamn manly. You're goddamn right. And I bet my is longer and stronger than yours.
Oh my God. Did you hear what she just said? That her dick is bigger and stronger than a man's dick. Oh my God.
Yo bitch and make her come without her having to play with her goddamn pussy. I bet you that shit.
I'm light skinned, right?
I can get worse. Right? I can go longer. I'm a rapper here. It comes off the dome here. I freestyle for real, my nigga. There's nothing you can say to me to make me hurt because I'm beautiful. I'm fire as fuck. I'm lit as fuck. I'm intelligent as fuck. And I don't give a fuck about you. The only people that can get to me are people that I give a fuck about. And I don't give a fuck about you, or you. Motherfucker.
Z.
So you can keep trying.
See how the sisterhood likes it? See how this one is celebrating the behavior?
Ignore me. What are you talking about? Hey, brother, family, what you doing, family?
Because we were having a civilized conversation before you tried to try to preach Ali, not God.
Hold on, Ali.
Not God. And all you need to quit trying to tell us about their life. Ain't now
Ali,
one of you motherfuckers
Still trying to
God.
talk to her.
Understand that.
hold on.
Ain't now one of you motherfuckers my most high. You can't tell me shit about how my life is gonna turn out.
She's
And the
saying the
fact
same
that
thing.
you can bring that
I know
out
what
your
she's saying.
musty
See how
mouth
this one is
is
Ali,
a
enjoying
no
it?
telling her
damn
to ignore
problem.
you. I
That's
wasn't
why
See?
saying it
y'all
on
on these
no.
motherfucking
Family,
panels
she's
talking
disrespecting
shit
you.
to
Family,
women,
go ahead.
talking shit
What
about
you trying to get
women,
at?
and
She's
got your
No,
little
disrespecting you.
crusty
Ali,
that's
when
gonna
I was
suck
saying
up
when I
behind
was
your
saying
little
ignore you, I
asshole
wasn't
when
saying
you
like
feel
on the
I ain't gonna
panel.
say
golden and
nothing.
good because
She
she
gonna keep
can't
going.
really
You go,
express
you
her
got it.
motherfucking self to you in her entirety, in her full motherfucking truth,
What you
because
about to
you can't
change? What you
take
about
it
to
with
change
your
with
titty
that? What you about
baby
to get her to
ass.
do
I
different than what
don't
you
give a
doing
good
right now?
I don't give a goddamn about it. I don't give a fuck. But y'all will stop telling a motherfucker what is gonna happen in their goddamn life. Got his ass cooked.
All right, man. There's 8 more minutes. I'm guessing 8 more minutes of her ranting and going off. All because men were asking, what did you do wrong in your relationship? What could you have done better? That's all the brothers were asking. That's all. It's about having conversations, trying to see what we can do better as men and women to bridge the gap. But like I said, some of you guys like this toxic shit. Because I can guarantee you, she said she has dated 4 guys who are broke, who are dusty and losers. If those guys didn't let her believe it's okay to speak to men like this, she wouldn't be speaking to men like this. I can guarantee you that for sure. Now, maybe eventually they got tired of her speaking the way she speaks and then they let her go. But the only reason she's talking like this is because there have been couple guys she talked to like this and they told her it's okay, or they said nothing about it. And always, like I tell you, the sisterhood, they have women in their corner who are okay with it, because for her, she sees this as independence, as strength, as confidence. Can never hold her accountable. But that's the dating right here. One of you guys is going to marry this woman. So as for that, I'll say good luck. So shout out to Lapif, link down below.